Zone of existence, man. I'm your host, Shot Z.O.E. I'm back at you today. I ain't been here for a minute because I had stuff to go do, you know what I'm saying? I was traveling, you know what I'm saying? Had to get an Airbnb, had to do little things, man, you know what I'm saying? Had to take care of a few things. But anyway, man, we back again. We looking at the coverage, you know what I'm saying? This Trump inauguration today. So we finna go to that right now. Today is Trump's inauguration day. I don't know what be up with these here. I gotta pay my Yo, what's good? Shay Payne, what's happening? Shay Payne, what's good? Thank you for the light. You came in and bounced out.
To create a nation that is proud, prosperous, and free. America will soon be greater, stronger, and far more exceptional than ever before.
When y'all come in, man, please hit the like button.
I return to the presidency confident and optimistic that we are at the start of a thrilling new era of national success. A tide of change is sweeping the country. Sunlight is pouring over the entire world. And America has the chance to seize this opportunity like never before. But first, we must be honest about the challenges we face. While they are plentiful, they will be annihilated by this great momentum that the world is now witnessing in the United States of America. As we gather today, our government confronts a crisis of trust. For many years, a radical and corrupt establishment.
See, this here is going on live right now. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, I don't have the rights to none of this footage, so I only got a small window of where I can show information. Yo, what's good, Jake? What's happening? Let me see. Fortnite, what's good? So I can only show a small window of information. And the thing about it is, we not gonna get a whole lot of views from positive situations. They love for people to come in trolling and talking mess, you know what I'm saying, and keeping. That's where they put the algorithms on. They open up your app when you start in chaos. But when you spreading positive information that people need, man, they throw all type of monkey wrenches in the game, you know. Yeah, they had stopped TikTok too for a minute. Zone of existence, what's good? What's good? Yeah, that's what we pushing, man. Zone of existence, man. We trying to really turn a whole nother leaf. We trying to become lobbyists. You know what I'm saying? We trying to build businesses, grow businesses. We trying to build our own schools. We trying to build our own nation, right? And me saying that, it's a lot of people get there and be like, so what you trying to make? You trying to separate yourself from United States? Nope, that ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is tribalism, where a person can buy their own land. We can regain our own tribalism. We can sit back. We can separate, just like back in the ancient days, where, you know what I'm saying, when kids get coming into puberty, they'll separate the boys from the girls, and they'll teach them what it is to take their next phase in life. They'll teach the boys what it is to work, what it is to go out and be a man. The women will teach the women, the girls, what it is to be a woman, what it is to hold down, you know what I'm saying, the home. But the tradition these days is not like ancient days, you know what I'm saying? You got women that want to be independent. You know what I'm saying? They want to be in a relationship with a man, but they want to be independent. They don't want to be sitting at the house. They want to be able to make their own money. You know what I'm saying? And I commend that, because when you have a woman that's out, if I had a woman and she's out getting money and I'm out getting money, this here is coming back to the pot of us. So we helping each other grow. I done hear some women come back and be like, well, even if I'm working, it's the man's duty is to take care of the woman. That's not a traditional aspect. Make America godly again. But that's what I'm saying. It's like we got to understand what's traditional and what's not traditional. We can't force traditional aspects when a person is not actually living the traditional aspect. We got to understand what what traditions. A tradition is basically the, the morals and the rules that we vibe by. This is what we do as a community, as a group. This is what we do. This is what we stand on. You know, and as you go, this is our tradition. This is what we pass down to our kids. You know, so it's bigger than us. We already lived our life, so it's way bigger than us right now. And let me get back to this though. I don't want to waste too much time.
Has extracted power and wealth from our citizens while the pillars of our society lay broken and seemingly in complete disrepair. We now have a government that cannot manage even a simple crisis at home, while at the same time stumbling into a continuing catalog of catastrophic events abroad. It fails to protect our magnificent, law-abiding American citizens, but provides sanctuary and protection for dangerous criminals, many from prisons and mental institutions that have illegally entered our country from all over the world. We have a government that has given unlimited funding to the defense of foreign borders, but refuses to defend American borders.
And then even with that, when he said that, if I was thinking on the personal aspect, I'd be mad. I'd be like, oh man, because I got personal people that I know that he's about to deport. You know what I'm saying? If I'm thinking on the personal aspect, but when you think on the general good of the country, he's right. You feel me? And politics is not personal. When you speak into politics, you can't look at a president or a senator or somebody to cast out one group of people, because if he cast out one group of people, he put himself on the island because he's not doing nothing for everybody else. You can't do nothing for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something for the general good of everybody. You can't do nothing for, oh, I'm gonna do something to help these people. I'm gonna do something to help these people. What's up, 7? What's happening? What's good? What's that, Kashir? Kashir? What's good with you? And so, and that's what I try to get people to understand. When we look at it personal, we get offended. We get offended, you know what I'm saying, about this and about that. And a lot of the times, we really don't know the game plan that's being played. They'll throw something at us to get, because they already know how we is. As black people, they'll throw something at us and get us to be mad over racism, over stuff that's dealing with racism or something like that. When the whole time they playing a whole smoking mirror magic trick right in front of our eyes, and we ain't even seeing it because we so clouded of looking at this here that they threw out. And it really don't, when you think about it for the common good, it really don't mean nothing that they threw that out there. But they knew they gonna distract you when they did that. So we gotta stop allowing ourselves to be distracted. You know what I'm saying?
Or more importantly, its own people. Our country can no longer deliver basic services in times of emergency, as recently shown by the wonderful people of North Carolina, been treated so badly. And other states who are still suffering from a hurricane that took place many months ago. Or more recently, Los Angeles, where we're watching fires still tragically burn from weeks ago without even a token of defense. They're raging through the house.
And then the thing about the fires in California, I don't think that was a natural thing. I think that was deliberately set. That's me personally. I think somebody set those fires. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what reason or what, but I think they actually staged that. You know what I'm saying, for something. Yeah. Zombie, what's good? What's good? Yeah, I actually think they staged it because I was looking at it, right? And when I was locked up, I used to fight wildfires. I used to be on DNR. And when we go to a fire, soon as a fire is smoking, they start calling people right then that's in that area, that the firefighters. Soon as you see a small smoke, right? So people get out there right then. So we'll say by the time the fire get like 2-3 blocks big, you already have people out there putting it out. But how do you have these fires, man, that's 20,000 acres? They just raging. And I did a whole video on that where you had 20,000 acres, you had 17,000 acres over here on the other one that wasn't even being touched. How is that possible? You feel me? How is that possible? Because I used to be on there and we used to ride around waiting on the call that a fire's in the area. And we'll shoot out there. And you got prisons all over the state. So you can't say you didn't have nobody there to fight the fire. I believe those fires were set deliberately for a reason, for a purpose. You know? But did I come up with that reason? No, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the reason for it. But by me being a firefighter, I understand that how calls get called and everything. You know what I'm saying? King, what's good? What's good? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Soon we ride around. I used to be in prison. You have prison DNR groups. A lot of them people that be out there fighting on wildfires, they be from prison. They don't be just civilians. They be from prison. And when it's fire season, everything dry and it's hot, we ride around all day waiting on the call that it's a fire. So you got all of these prisons that got DNR crews. And then at the prison we was at, it was a small prison. So we probably had like 8 DNR crews just at that one prison alone. So think about a bigger prison. A bigger prison. Now you got like 13, you got 20 DNR crews at one prison. And in California alone, man, California got over 20 prisons. They got over 20 prisons. In each prison that they got, you got I think you got a minimum yard at Pelican Bay now. I think you got level 1 yards and stuff at Pelican Bay. You know what I'm saying? They got camps and stuff, is what I'm saying. So I already know they riding around waiting on them fires because you get paid when you get them fires. So they'll ride around and be like, man, I'm waiting on the fire. When they come, everybody get paid. So we trying to rush to the fire, beat everybody else to the fire so we can get that money. So that's why I know in my heart that those fires were set deliberately. They did that. So.
In communities, even affecting some of the wealthiest and most powerful individuals in our country, some of whom are sitting here right now. They don't have a home any longer. That's interesting. But we can't let this happen.
Yeah, I read about that too, the smart cities. Hey, I read about them smart cities that they were trying to build a couple of years back. Yeah, I read about smart cities and they didn't have an area. They wanted to build it over there and they didn't really have an area because it was super populated. And so all of a sudden now, you know what I'm saying, they opened up an area where they wanted to build a small cities at in the first place. I mean the smart cities, not small cities. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They was talking about it during COVID. Right up on it. And that's what I be telling y'all, right? While we focused on COVID, these people over here doing stuff right up under your nose and you ain't even paying attention to it until it's too late. Until it's too late. Now look. Now we starting to pay attention to it. But it's too late now. You see what I'm saying?
Anything about it that's going to change. We have a public health system that does not deliver in times of disaster, yet more money is spent on it than any country anywhere in the world. And we have an education system that teaches our children to be ashamed of themselves in many cases, to hate our country despite the love that we try so desperately to provide to them. All of this will change starting today, and it will change very quickly. My recent election is a mandate to completely and totally reverse a horrible betrayal and all of these many betrayals that have taken place, and to give the people back their faith, their wealth, their democracy, and indeed their freedom. From this moment on, America's decline is over.
To be honest, I just hope that they allow this man to do his presidency this time. Because the last time he was in office, for the common good of America, that dude was doing damn good. Especially with all the stuff that was on him, all the pressure they had on him, all the lawsuits, all the criminal cases and everything that they had on him. He was doing good. Exactly. Carton eggs is crazy, man. Man, you used to be able to go get eggs, man, for like $2. Man, eggs is gold these days. But like what I'm saying is, me, I ain't a Democrat, I ain't a Republican. I'm trying to what the zone of existence, what Z.O.E movement and Z.O.E Nation is all about, is getting us to where we can form our own situation to become something. We could become a part of the players of the game instead of a part of the game pieces. Right now, as civilians, we are the game pieces. We are the pieces that's being played with. You know what I'm saying? We not the chess master. You know what I'm saying? We the actual pieces on the board that's being moved. So I'm trying to get us to the position where we can actually become chess masters. We can actually be the ones moving the pieces. You know what I'm saying? Because long as you holler about you Democrat, you Republican, and you just an average Joe citizen, you just a pawn on the board. Yeah. We ain't owning nothing as a community. They owning everything. You know what I'm saying? Every city you go to, every street, Martin Luther King Boulevard, right, that you hit, why is it always raggedy? Why is it always toe up? You know what I'm saying? Every city you go to, you hit Martin Luther King, the street is all bumpy, potholes, cracks in the road, everything. Why is it that? You see what I'm saying? It's no respect. That's what I'm talking about. There's no respect. They think that just because they name a road after somebody, you know what I'm saying, that they honoring that, but they don't care nothing about that road. They turn that road down. They let that road erode, you know what I'm saying, in every city. So my thing is we gotta become something ourselves, man, for to make a voice. You know? And we gotta stop isolating ourselves. We gotta stop putting ourselves on the island and wondering why we on the island. You know? I done hear plenty of people come up in here holler about some. So it's just all Haitians, right? What you mean it's all Haitians? We got black folks, man, that's going through it everywhere. And then we got white folks that come up in my life that actually trying to be a part of what we have going on that didn't help us. People got to start understanding. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand the people that's against you and the people that's with you. You know? When you isolate yourself and then you sit around and you wonder why you can't get this done and you can't get that done, that's because you put a ceiling on yourself. You know? It didn't happen time and time again. So we need to start thinking better.
Our liberties and our nation's glorious destiny will no longer be denied, and we will immediately restore the integrity, competency, and loyalty of America's government. Over the past 8 years, I have been tested and challenged more than any president in our 250-year history, and I've learned a lot along the way.
Hey.
The journey to...
Yeah, I just hollered at my homeboys the other day. I supposed to be talking to Junk and Kenny K. I talked to my other homie. I ain't gonna say his name because he don't want no pause. He kind of strayed away from the whole situation, but he's still good. He's still fam. You know, But I talked to everybody yesterday. We finna get ready to put something together, you know what I'm saying? And they hit me up and was like, man, we want you to be a part of it. And this here and that there. Wow, a whole lot of people be coming in thinking that I don't mess with my people. You know what I'm saying? My people don't mess with me. They try to throw all this type of stuff out here to try to slander me. And they don't understand that hey, you know what I'm saying? These my people. Yeah, but what I'm saying, Steve-O, what I'm saying is this. I'm not speaking about calling for the potholes being in the streets. What I'm speaking about is they don't take care of the roads. When they pave those roads, when they put the concrete down for those roads, they use the cheapest concrete so that it can crack up, and they take their time to come and fix the roads. But you go on a road that's named Rockefeller Road, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, with a prestige person of another ethnic group, and I bet you that road be looking nice. And don't get me wrong, I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at them for doing that. I'm mad at the people that look like me because we don't understand how we put ourselves as the black sheep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you feel me? We put ourselves as the black sheep. That's why they don't care about nothing that we do, because we don't care about nothing that we do. When we start caring about what we do, when we start, you know what I'm saying, putting forth effort to keep our neighborhoods clean, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that our roads and stuff is paved right, to make sure that the kids in our neighborhood is not going to school and skipping school and all that. When you see a kid trying to skip school and, hey, say, check this out. You know, yeah, you can't be around here. Yeah, we gotta basically, the saying that we be having in prison is we gotta police our own neighborhood. Yeah, yeah, they'll call the police for dog poop. And I here did a segment on my live on a video. You go to my video, I got a video called "Clean Up Your Dog Shit" Part 1 and Part 2. You know what I'm saying? But that's the whole part of what I'm saying. We we look, we got to stop isolating ourselves from the population, and we got to stop allowing our community to just be destroyed, homie. That's what we got to stop doing. We'll sit back and we'll see something going down, and we'll turn the other head because, oh, that's my cousin. I'll turn the other head on it. No, man, we need to stop doing that, homie. We got to pull his coat. Hey, say, bro, that ain't cool. You see what I'm saying? That ain't cool. Oh, he ain't gonna listen to you. He ain't gonna listen to you. We got ways of doing that, and that's why I'm coming up with this nation. You see what I'm saying? What's good, Z.O.E? What's happening? Yeah, and that's why I'm coming up with this situation with this zone of existence, Z.O.E Nation, Z.O.E movement. You know what I'm saying? We coming up with this here. We trying to put this here together. But can't no one man do it by himself. That's what I was telling Junk yesterday. I've been trying to do it. Can't no one man do it by himself. You know what I'm saying? We need all our soldiers, man, to come together and get on the same accord. We need to start firing on the same pistons and understanding that it's a bigger fight, you know? Yeah, it's a bigger fight, you know? And we wasting time. Hold on, let me run this right quick. I'll be back.
Reclaim our republic has not been an easy one, that I can tell you. Those who wish to stop our cause have tried to take my freedom and indeed to take my life. Just a few months ago in a beautiful Pennsylvania field, an assassin's bullet ripped through my ear. But I felt then, and believe even more so now, that my life was saved for a reason. I was saved by God to make America great again.
Hey, did y'all see Joe Biden and Kamala Harris? Boy, they face look like somebody just threw some shit in their mouth. Look at that, man.
Thank you very much. That is why each day under our administration of American patriots, we will be working to meet every crisis with dignity and power and strength. We will move with purpose and speed to bring back hope, prosperity, safety, and peace for citizens of every race, religion, color.
Did y'all see their faces though, man? They look like statues. I ain't never seen Kamala sit that long like that without smiling. And she ain't got just a plain look on her face. She's really pissed. But yeah, like that's what we gotta start coming to the head, man, that we in the messed up situation, bro. And as long as people like the situation they in, they gonna continue to live in that situation. But what I got a way to where we can make money together. So won't nobody be hurting, you know what I'm saying, for money when they're a part of the group. So if you come in looking for money, that's a person I don't want to be. I don't want to unite with a person that can be bought. A person that can be bought is a person that's a destruction to everything, right? I'm not looking for a person to be bought to unite with. You know what I'm saying? When you come in, we gonna make. Yeah, so we gonna turn around and we gonna make it to where everybody got money, everybody got businesses, you know what I'm saying? Kansas is playing a role in a certain cabinet. What make you talk about that, Steve? We talking about unity in Z.O.E Nation, Z.O.E movement. Steve-O. Jen-O. Salute. Steve-O, what's good? What made you jump to that? Hey, everybody that's in here, man, can y'all please hit the like button? Can y'all please hit the like button? Subscribe if you ain't already subscribed. You know what I'm saying? Hit that notification bell. Steve-O, you jumped out there, man, and you bagged up? Well.
And create for American citizens, January 20th, 2025 is Liberation Day. It is my hope that our recent presidential election will be remembered as the greatest and most consequential election in the history of our country. As our victory showed, the entire nation is rapidly unifying behind our agenda with dramatic increases in support from virtually every element of our society, young and old, men and women, African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, urban, suburban, rural, and very importantly, we had a powerful win in all 7 swing states.
Steve-O, did you let Junk know that? Yeah, when people was coming in here, they was coming in here and they was trying to tell me what Junk was saying when me and Junk. You say you don't know what? What you say you don't know what, Steve-O? Yeah, when me and Junk went through what we went through, me and Junk, we we had our little words in private. And it was something that I said made Junk take it to the social media or whatever. Me, I never responded to Junk on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I already knew Junk is fam. You know what I'm saying? I respect him. He my older homie, right? And when I went off on him like that, I kind of felt bad because that's my older homie. I got more respect for my older homie than that. That's like my big bro. You know what I'm saying? I look up to Junk. So everything that he was saying, I never responded back to it. That's what I'm telling you now. The stuff that we said, it was in private. You feel me? And so even Junk right now, when Junk called me, when Junk talked to me, it was like 2 days ago, Junk hit me up. And I was just telling you about it. We had a cool little conversation. And he was like, man, the stuff that we went through, I was like, bro, don't worry about that. I know what it was. You know what I'm saying? I know what it was. I ain't having no sweat on that. I ain't got no beef, no nothing towards you on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown ass man. What I said, you know what I'm saying? And that came out of, oh, you came at me and I'm a let you know, you know what I'm saying? I'm your little homie, but I'm a man before anything. You know what I'm talking about? And that's why when he came back, I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna respect that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to come back at him. Right? Because I know what it is. That's my big homie. You know what I'm saying? And if I keep throwing fuel on the fire, it's going to turn to something different and all of that. So, and that ain't what I'm trying to do. He didn't come at me in a way to where we need to go to war. You feel me? He came at me in a way of where I need to show him that, hey, you got to respect me a little bit more. You feel me? I'm your little homie, but hold on. You got to give me that respect. So boom. Once everything's sealed, we talk. You know what I'm saying? We good, homie. We good. So it's like, that's my big homie. I love Junk, man. That's my homie, you know? And my thing is, as long as you respect me, man, I'm good with you. And whenever you man enough, even if you do something sideways and you man enough to come back and be like, hey, bro, I was in the wrong, homie. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have never done that. You know, I came at you wrong or whatever. I'm man enough to be like, man, that's water up under the bridge because you man enough to respect me enough to come and humble yourself to apologize. You know? Exactly. Because that's what I do. Sometimes a person that hit a switch on you and you'll fly off. At the time, you're not thinking. And then you sit down and be like, damn, I came off on bro a little wrong. Hey, bro, I apologize for that, man. That ain't me. I'm going to start being a little more aware of my switches and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I still throw something out there, be like, but the next time, can you not do X, Y, Z? So it's respect on both ways. You know, it's respect on both ways. You know not to do this no more, and I know not to do that no more. So we understood now. Everything ain't meant for a person to go to war on. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Junk, man, we good. I'm good with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with everybody. I don't have no beef with now one of my homies. You know? But yeah. But I did ask, did you tell Junk that? Yeah, but it seemed like Junk them trying to grow something. He said if we gonna do it the right way this time. And I'm with it. If we making moves the right way, I'm with it, homie. I'm with it. But Steve-O, the thing is, just like what you told me, if you go to Junk and you tell him that, don't you know he get a better understanding of where I stand? Don't get me wrong, I'm saying he already do, he understand it. But coming from other people, without it coming from me or without him saying he's seeing another person like that. You said 70? What you mean by that? You talking about the street or what? What is you saying? Oh, 7-0, 7-0, 7-0, 7-0. I keep on saying Steve-O, huh? I just thought about that. I keep on calling you Steve-O, 7-0. My bad, man. I said Steve-O. I so appreciate that, man. My bad. 7-0. Yeah, 7-0, my bad. I don't know why I get this, because it ain't no T in there nowhere. But I tell people, I be like, man, I mess up your name. You know what I'm saying? I keep seeing something, and like a letter will pop out there at me, and I phrase what I see. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you got people like that. They could be sharp as hell, but when they read, certain letters appear in what they read. You know what I'm saying? And they'll say what they read. And then you be like, nah, that ain't right. It's this. And they be like, damn, where I was getting that from? That's because their mind is wired a certain type of way. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But you understand that, right? Don't you know that's somewhat of a mental sickness, right? You have a lot of people that's like that. They could be reading something, they could be real good readers, but they can read some and like letters or either words or appear. Hold on. Yeah, let me see what you said. Um, my bad, I spelled ZP. No, I got you. I've been understood that. Yeah, but that's how my mind is wired like that. Sometimes I gotta. Yeah, so let me see where I was at. They started hitting me up, man. Sure. Yeah, I done got sidetracked. I done got sidetracked now. What I was talking about. Let me see what he talking about.
And the popular vote, we won by millions of people. To the Black and Hispanic communities, I want to thank you for the tremendous outpouring of love and trust that you have shown me with your vote. We set records, and I will not forget it. I've heard your voices in the campaign, and I look forward to working with you in the years to come. Today is Martin Luther King Day, and his honor, this will be a great honor, but in his honor, we will strive together to make his dream a reality. We will make his dream come true. National unity is now returning to America, and confidence and pride is soaring like never before. In everything we do, my administration will be inspired by a strong pursuit of excellence and unrelenting success. We will not forget our country, we will not forget our Constitution, and we will not.
Yeah, man. To be honest, man, I'm glad that Trump did win, because I do feel that we would have been in the worst position if we had got Kamala Harris. So, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the White House, Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for what you did the last time, even though your plate was filled up with all that nonsense. Yeah, you good, homie. Yeah, because if you look at, if anybody on here was looking at Kamala Harris and wanted her to win, I understand that you trying to get a person of color in. I understand you trying to get the first lady of color in. I understand you trying to get the first lady in. Yo, what's good? What's good? Danny, what's good? You trying to get the first lady in as president. hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, so I understand, I understand that we want these people in because they look like us. And so we just trying to get anybody in that look like us, but they not in our favor. They not doing stuff that we feel, just like Barack Obama. We'll take Barack Obama. We loved him being in there because of his skin tone. But he didn't really do nothing. He didn't really do nothing. And I gotta say that Trump did do more, you know what I'm saying, to help black folks than, you know what I'm saying, Barack did. You know, even though we looking at, oh, he racist and he's this and he's that. I understand y'all, but y'all looking at it from a personal position instead of from a you know what I'm saying, a global scale situation. And so you was like, explain the popular and electoral votes. The first, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And if you think about what she was when she was, but hold on. Now this here is something I spoke about to somebody else. Some firework. You know what I'm saying? Migration is gonna be mad. But this is what I'm saying. You had people that was already here, right? You had people that was already here. If they ain't established themselves and tried to put in the paperwork to become legal citizens and all of that while they was here, I know a lot of people that came here on the Biden situation, and they were just sitting on their ass looking for people to hand out stuff to them. You know, how is those people gonna be mad that they gotta go back when you sit around with an opportunity and you didn't take advantage of it? You know, you didn't try to get no work. You didn't try to start no businesses. You didn't try to put your feet and put your footprint on the soil here. How can you be mad? You know, so that's what I'm talking about, and that's what I'm trying to build, a situation to where we can help people instead of allowing people to just leave like that. We can actually help them get to the next phase in their life, so that when they come here and they really want to be here, they ain't got to get kicked out because we actually putting together a plan so that they can stay here. You know, hold on, bro, he had asked something, but the thing is, before you look at that, you got to look at the definitions. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at the definitions. They say the definitions well, they explanations of them is this. Uh, it is important to remember that the president is not chosen by national popular votes. The electoral college votes totals determine the winner. Did you hear that? The electoral college votes, right? Uh, not the statistical uh, plurality or majority um, a candidate may have in a national popular vote total. Electoral votes are awarded on the basis of popular votes in each state. Electoral popular vote, electoral college votes. Did you understand that, homie? 7-0. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to make her president by default. And I always tell people, right? I always tell people this. As us, just think about it. I'm finna talk to people that's my skin tone. You know what I'm saying? I might got other people that's in here that's white, that's Hispanic or whatever. But let me talk to people right now that's my skin tone. The situation that got us in trouble was trusting people. You see what I'm saying? Trusting people. We got to stop trusting people and start making stuff work for ourselves. Stop looking for handouts and start making stuff work ourselves. Just like what she did, she came in as vice president and they was trying to make her president by default. If something happened to Joe Biden, you know what I'm saying, to where he couldn't be president, she got to be president by default. Why would I want somebody to win by default and hold that as honor? You know what I'm saying? That ain't no honorable thing for you to be a second. You know what I'm saying? You a second to win is the first to lose. You see what I'm saying? Do that make sense? I'm just trying to see, do that stuff make sense? If a person win, I want a person to win, you know what I'm saying, honorably. You actually won because you put in the work. You did this. You successful because you put in the work. If you have anything handed out to you, you know what I'm saying, you can't really take pride in having something handed to you. You know? There's no honor in that. I don't know. I might be the only one to feel that way. It's a temporary gain, but it ain't no honor in that because you don't know the groundwork it takes to even be to hold that. You know?
Forget our God. Can't do that.
No, 7-0. I know you will.
Of historic executive orders. With these actions, we will begin the complete restoration of America and the revolution of common sense. It's all about common sense. First, I will declare a national emergency at our southern border.
I want to pause this for a minute. I want to pause this. Oh, I'm glad he back. Me personally, I'm glad he back. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, I want everybody to look at that. It ain't even a balance in there for us, got ethnic groups. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even a balance in there for us ethnic groups, for us cultures and nationalities or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Is y'all getting what I'm saying right now? We got zone of existence, Z.O.E, Z.O.E. Z.O.E movement, Z.O.E nation, man. We speaking in the aspect of this. Do y'all see what I'm looking at right now on this screen? Y'all paying attention to this? Somebody answer. Y'all in the comments, man. I'm looking at how many people is in here. And everybody that's in here, y'all not hitting the like button. Y'all not hitting the subscribe button. That stuff is free. But I'm asking, do y'all see what's in here right now? You, from the distance y'all at, y'all can't tell a black face that's in there. How many black faces can you see in that sea right now? In that ocean? How many black faces can you see? I'm trying to really right now. I'm not trying to put black against white and all that, right? I'm trying to get y'all to see what I'm trying to do. All of those faces, look, all of those faces, right? Every last one of them has lobbyists behind them. You see what I'm saying? Every last one of them have lobbyists behind them. Every last one of them is grouped up. You know what I'm saying? And some, you probably have, we'll say 20 of them. You know what I'm saying? That's with the same lobbying group. You know what I'm saying? You'll probably have 20 of them that's with the same lobbying group. The lobbying group is the power, homie. You don't see the lobbying group in there. If so, they in the back. They don't want to be seen. Because these are their frontline people. This they front line right here. Right? It's not for the lobbyists to be seen. They might be in there, but you ain't gonna know that they lobbyists. You know what I'm saying? But darling, you gotta understand what life is. America wasn't built on righteousness. When the British sent the expedition over here to explore this new world, you know that they didn't send a righteous people. They sent a whole lot of criminals, lowlifes. They couldn't afford to use they good people. So they sent the lowlifes over here because if the lowlifes die, they don't lose nothing. Do that make sense? I'm saying, man, y'all, we got too many people up in here for it to be YES or NO. It's only 2 or 3 letters, man. You know? Do y'all follow me? That's what I'm saying. So when they came over here, we talking about when they started building the 13 colonies. This is before the slave trade. This is before all of that, right? When they came over here, you got a whole lot of crooks that they were trying to get rid of from over there in Europe. You got a whole lot of lowlifes that was living in the slums out there. They trying to get rid of these people. They put them on them ships, let them go over there and work. You know, when they came over here, that's why they wanted to turn. That's why Great Britain started looking at them as traitors because they got over here and they didn't want to go back. Why would I want to go back and live up under a king when we could build our own stuff right here, right now? You see what I'm saying? So they started coming over here building with the mindset of building their own land and taking away from their own king. So they was already stealing. They was already stealing when they came here. So why do you think that these people is not gonna be corrupt? You see what I'm saying? The thing is, it's not whether they corrupt or not, it's can you prove it? You see what I'm saying? A crime ain't a crime until you get caught. Can you prove it? Tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong now. If y'all follow me, let me know. If y'all ain't following me, let me know. You know? So, we're not looking for whether they corrupt or not because we already know that. You see what I'm saying? So, now we know. We know that society, that this whole society was built on corruption. You feel me? So, we got that out the way. They all corrupt. All right. Now what? Now what? This is what I'm talking about. Y'all seeing these sea of faces. Look up in there. Now, I'm going to take my time. I see a black man right there. I see an Indian lady right there. I was gonna count that damn that statue back there. I was gonna say that's another black man, but that's a statue. And that's it. I see it like an Asian dude right there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really look hard. You gotta look hard to this here is a sea of white faces right here, man. And every last one of these people has lobbyists behind them. Those lobbyists is pushing each one of these politicians that you see to become the next president. That's the fight. Because when you become the next president, your lobbying group is basically the one that's running the United States of America. You calling the shots. You pushing the policies. And the thing about that is we have lobbying groups for us being black. We got lobbying groups that say we the black lobbying group or whatever. But they activists. They not lobbying groups. They activists. So what they do, they go out and they put money behind campaigns to rally and to march and to scream and shout. They put money behind lawyers when police brutality come against a black person so that they can get their shine. This is a lobbying group for them. But I'm talking about a lobbying group on a high scale. I'm talking about a lobbying group for these people, where we put our money and our influence behind these people, right? These people are the ones that make the laws. These are the people the ones that sign in the executive orders. When the president come in, they the ones that come to him with a pamphlet. We need you to sign off on all these. This is what they consist of. This, and we run it through with them. We trying to push for this, that, this. You see what I'm saying? That's why we trying to push for us to have the president on the seat. We are behind that president. We are pushing that president forward. You know what I'm saying? Because once we get to pushing that president forward, we are the ones that's actually calling the shots amongst the whole country. Until we get to seeing that, until we start thinking that way, until we start pulling in and understanding this in the unity amongst our power, we gonna always be pawns on that board. We ain't gonna never be the chess master. Even the president of the United States, he's just a piece on the board. The chess master is the lobbyist. The chess master is the lobbyist. He's the one that's putting the pieces there. The lobbyist that's up under the president of the United States right now, don't you know they probably got like 50 people that they lobbying to too? They trying to get the next president after this president. You see what I'm saying? They trying to stay in office as long as they can. You know what I'm talking about? So come on, man. We got to start thinking chess and not checkers. I'm telling y'all. I'm showing that to y'all right now. I'm showing it to y'all right now. If y'all don't see it, if y'all don't understand what's going on right here, and y'all don't see the power move that I'm telling y'all, y'all gonna forever be lost. Y'all gonna forever be lost. I'm telling y'all, this here is a power move. Z.O.E Nation, Z.O.E movement is a power move, but the thing about it is, it's gonna be work. And I might not even see, I might not even see, you know what I'm saying, it come to fruition. But long as I be that spark to make it happen, I'm good. You know, I'm good. And that's what I've been spelling out. That's what this whole zone of existence is all about. Z.O.E Nation, Z.O.E movement. That's what it's all about. But the thing is, once we get that spark, and everybody get to catching that spark and it start becoming a flame, I don't mind leaving and dying. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind leaving and dying. My name is Shot Z.O.E Pound, homie. My name is Shot Z.O.E Pound. That's my government name. So that's what I'm saying. It's like when cats get the understanding the power move in the chess game that's being played, and you understand it, and you actually want to actually be a chess master, that's when you start seeing everything start opening up. Yeah, that's when you start seeing everything open up. Free everybody that's incarcerated, man. That's good people. We got a lot of good people, man, that's locked up, and we got some that's been locked up for a long time, and they understand in a different way than they was before they got locked up. Free Macazo, you see what I'm saying? Free Blase, free Psycho Mike. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Go-Go's still locked up, but if he's still locked up, free Go-Go. You know. So, but yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I paused that just for everybody to see that. And if you look up in that line of faces, right, and you can't see an influence, that means you're doing something wrong and you're moving backwards. If you're looking at this here right now and you can't see an influence in there, somebody that you can actually get, you know what I'm saying, rub shoulders with and be like, you're doing something wrong. And that's what I'm trying to do. Actually have somebody in that seat, you know what I'm saying, to where, oh, he get off, we can call each other up. Yeah, say, check this out, man. We need to set a meeting because we got this here going on. And they come in, or, you know what I'm saying, we fly out there to them, or they fly in to us and we had a meeting, you know what I'm saying, depending on where we at, how we put it together, you know? Just think about that. Right now, you could text somebody and they'll pick that phone up right there. It's sitting on the seat. Hey, we need to do this here and that there, because you sitting back listening to it. And then they text you back. Yeah, for sure. Just like what we doing right here. That's when you empower. You know, but we got to put people in those seats. We got to get behind people and push them to that point. But Tony Hall was good. In the house, man. In the house, always and forever. But it's an hour. It's an hour up on what we doing, man. I'm gonna give y'all time. Go ahead and hit the like buttons. I want y'all to share this. When y'all come up in here, man, y'all share the live to other people. You know what I'm talking about? Because the algorithms is not gonna open up when people talking about real stuff and stuff like this. The algorithms ain't gonna open up because they don't want people to understand the truth and people to unite and gain power. So y'all gotta be the ones to share the live to other people. You know what I'm saying? Share the live. Send it out to your people. Tell your people to tune into the live. Because I be having a whole lot of trolls that come in there, and trolls be having me up at a couple of thousands. But I need the people that actually come in, the people that actually subscribe, the people that actually like what I'm saying. Y'all share it. You know what I'm saying? Share it. Tell the people y'all share it with to share it. You know? So we can start getting people in here so we can start really building. We can't build with 2, 3, 4 people. We can't grow with 2, 3, or 4 people. So my job is to deliver the information. Y'all job is to share the information. You know what I'm saying? But until next time, man, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay up. I'll be back next time, you know what I'm saying, with some more information for you. Y'all also join my TikTok. If y'all got TikTok, follow me on TikTok. But I'm out.